Hi, collective. It's Shania. Y'all, let's get a energy check-in, okay? For Saturday, August 16th, 2025. And y'all, this is the ohm 136.1 hertz. All right, one more. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe, Ashe collective. All right, let's see. Archangel Michael, what do we need to be aware of? What's going on? Y'all, let me wet this thing. I always forget about this. I need to get some sponges, though. I just... Oh, here I go again, collective. Oh, my goodness. Here we go again. It's just gross. All right, I'm almost there. All right. I may have to pause again because it looks like the incense are almost over. Excuse me. Bottom of the deck, we have Capri. I'm getting like some sort of transformation of some sort. Okay. Show us, Archangel Michael. Show us the current energy for today. What's the current energy? Thank you. Let's see. Second house. Something to do with our second house collective. Material objects, personal finances, material possessions, money, emotions, okay? Real time. All right, let's get another clarifier here. Flowing in the rhythm of life at the bottom of the deck, okay? So I feel I'm getting like the Two of Pentacles here, okay? Like balancing out one's life. Show me. Second house, why is it here? I just saw 313 on the clock. All right, and show me this card, please. Thank you. All right, we're going to move this over till the end. We're going to keep this one right here as the mystery card. The mystery card collective. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, we have drummer. Something's really definitely about music, okay? And flowing in the rhythm of life and drumming collective. Maybe something about the heartbeat with the drumming. All right, let's see. Second house. Material objects, personal finances, material possessions, money, emotions. Why is this here? Oh my goodness, this Capricorn is here again, collective. Wasn't this Capricorn just here yesterday for the other reading? Okay. I feel like this Capricorn, somebody's maybe obsessed with material things. Okay, I'm getting some sort of obsession. Okay, show me. They're too blind to see they've been caught. Okay, this Capricorn, it could be the Capricorn. I spoke about the guy in the other video that at the store, right? And I forgot to mention the one thing I said to the guy after he asked the guy, when's your birthday, right? And he told me what his sign was. I told the guy I said, oh, I said, that's right. I said, Capricorn is the devil in tarot, right? And the guy, he was intrigued by it. He was like, oh, really, right? And looked at the guy. So I don't know. There was something strange about it, okay? So I don't know. This is the character of the day, I feel, okay? This Capricorn. Okay, let's go. All right, so it has something to do with them being caught regarding their obsessions, I feel, for material items and material pleasures, right? It doesn't have to be a Capricorn. Capricorn could be anywhere in the chart, right? It doesn't have to be in the chart at all, though. All right, let's see. Let's branch out from here. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Let's put this second house right here under here. Right here under here. Right here under here, collective. All right. This is like a little bird bath or something. Okay, collective. Something about a bird bath, okay? Show me this Capricorn. Why is it there? Collective. What the hell is going on in here today? It's not even 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Show me this. They don't know they've been caught for this. Collective. This is like a true crime. We should have had the true crime oracle cards here, okay? I feel like someone's on the run, collective. A Capricorn, possibly. Okay, it says a silly goose on the loose. Hopefully we can get a name, okay? I feel like someone's done something corrupt and illegal, okay? Based on their obsession for material things. We have a cadaver here, collective, okay? A cadaver is a D-E-A-D body, okay? Let me see. Collective. Someone's been found out. I feel like there's been a discovery, okay? Oh my goodness, collective. Involving a cadaver. A Capricorn possibly is involved, okay? I believe strongly a Capricorn is involved, okay? Or this is just speaking of some devilistic. Wow, y'all. Okay, and someone's on the run with a silly goose on the loose, right? And they don't see that they've been caught. Okay, we're going to get here in a minute. I just want to see a little further about what's going on. And we're not going to take long with this, okay? All right, and I don't want to keep looking because I get caught up like that, collective. All right, let's see. What is this cadaver about? Who is this person? This cadaver. Who was this person? What is their name? Wow, collective. I just wrote this card today because, and let me get the bottom card too. And give me federal prosecution, okay? New kicks. That could be young people. Young people involved, y'all, because this does, because look, okay, we have comfort and stability at the bottom of the deck. That falls in a line with the second house, right? And these material items, okay? Possibly greed. Gluttony, okay, of sorts. All right, but look. This card I wrote today, okay? And I thought about this character, this person, an old classmate. I can't remember if it was middle school, might have been middle school, could have been elementary, but I think it was middle school. His nickname was Jake the Snake, collective, okay? And he was like a slim guy. And he just looked real, he just seemed older, much older than his age, okay? yeah, it was just everything about him seemed much older, okay? And I often, I didn't really analyze the name, but I often wondered now, well, what kind of person would be named Jake the Snake Collective? All right, but let's go. Something with this cadaver collective. I'm telling you, somebody in the collective, somebody who comes across this video is going to know exactly what is being said out here, collective. I'm telling you. Okay, show me cadaver. Oh my goodness, collective. Stevens. Okay, so I don't know. The Stevens could be the name of this person, this cadaver. Okay, where there was some foul play with this Jake the Snake Collective. Or Stevens could be like Jake the Snake. Something happened, some sort of foul play. Maybe these were two people involved in things that they shouldn't have been involved in. And there was a fight that broke out. I don't know, between them. But there is some sort of foul play going on here, okay? Thank you, Archangel Michael. All right, we have the federal prosecution and we have new kicks, collective. Ah, man, let's see. Because you secretly recorded me, your eyesight will fail, okay? I feel like this has to do with recording young people. This is what I'm getting with that new kicks, okay? Let's see. Let's do a clarify on this, okay? But all of this was done for greed. Maybe they entice young people with promises of material items, Nikes and tennis shoes, right? You know what I'm saying? Things children would like, or young people, right? In order to get them to get involved in something. I feel like there's something bigger going on here, okay? Yeah, I hope y'all can hear me. It's early, so I'm not yelling, okay? Something's going to cause a domino effect. Because I feel like there's a larger operation going on out here, okay? Possibly surrounding young people. Like young adults, maybe. Or late teens. Okay, let's see. Alright, because this was clarifying federal prosecution. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify this one. The eyesight will fail. Okay. Fell out on federal prosecution. And show me new kicks. What's this about? Is this young people or what is this? My voice collective. Show me comfort and stability. What are some of the things that these young people received or were promised? Or whomever. What were some of the things that they traded their souls for? Collective. Maybe they're talking about your comfort and stability. So now we just have to figure out how you're involved in this. Maybe you're here just because these people are obsessed with you, possibly, okay? Let's see. Good hair. Maybe they're obsessed with you because they feel like you got good hair, collective. Okay, let's see what's going on out here, collective. All right, new kicks. Hot dogs for dinner. I'm getting young people too, because young people would go and even some of us, okay, older people too, would go out and buy new kicks knowing that they need to go buy some food, collective. I don't know. Could be something going on like this, okay? And because they just want to be seen in a certain way. I don't know. Let me see. Maybe this is why they did it. Because maybe it was a young person that did it. I don't know. And maybe they did it for this lifestyle, okay? To be seen in a certain way. Because maybe they purchased things that they didn't need in order to be seen in a certain way when they really needed food, okay? Nutritious food, okay? I don't know. Collective, get the hell out of here. And I wrote this today, collective. And I said, now what the hell kind of card is this? I don't know who's dropping these innuendos and suggestions for these cards, okay, collective? Some of them are mine, okay? But some of them it's like, I'm made to feel like these are my thoughts, my ideas, okay? But these are downloads, okay? But what the hell, collective? This definitely has something to do about a young person and their choices and decisions, okay? As it relates to wealth or things and how they're seen and food, collective. They're eating hot dogs, but they're wearing nice new kicks, okay? Meal preparation. Get the hell out of here. Maybe this is this young person. It could be, they could have lured this young person in with promises of things because they knew this is how they were living their life, right? And many young people, right? They want to fit in. And not just young people, older people too, collective, okay? But this is how they possibly get their prey. I feel like this is some sort of scheme or something, collective. Maybe insurance fraud or something too. Collective, this is crazy. All right, and they're recording these young people, and they're probably making money that way via the dark web. Show me. Because you secretly recorded me, your eyesight will fail. Set strong boundaries, okay? So I feel like they're definitely preying on a vulnerable population. And I feel like it's young people because their minds are, you know, they're in a different place. They're not thinking the same way as older people would. So maybe older people are doing this to younger people. Show me. It's time to reclaim your throne. So I feel like once, I don't know, strong boundaries are set, then it's going to cause a ripple effect where, you know, people are going to start looking into this. Maybe you haven't reported it, right? Yeah, something's going on here. But I feel like the key is setting strong boundaries, even if it's within yourself in terms of how you spend your money, you circulate your money, okay? But there's something more serious going on here, okay, with this. Why was this done to someone? Why was this done? Oh, y'all don't want to mess up all the cards. Why was this done to this person or whomever? Give me another one, please. Okay, being used. They're using these people. Jake the Snake, collective. I don't know. This may have happened to someone. Someone may have been under fire, collective. Being used. And it fell on Stevens. This could be the name of the person. Okay, I feel like it's a young person. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. What did I ask? What now? True intentions revealed, okay? Maybe this person, maybe whoever did this to this person, their mask fell off. And they couldn't put it back on, collective. So then they're like, okay, well, now I got to get rid of this person, okay? And they became scared of him. Or maybe they were really scared of this person, okay? I don't know. But somebody did something in secret. Maybe a person who was really scared of someone who they felt like, you know, did this to people, people, right? Maybe they did this to them out of fear for their own life. I don't know. But either way, someone's going to prison, okay? Or someone's for this, okay? Archangel Michael, show me something real quick about this person. I want to keep good on time now. About Stevens. Show me something about this person. Their life. This could be an accomplice. Either way. Show me, Archangel Michael. What do you want to say about Stevens? A bookkeeper. Oh, that's why they did it. This is the bookkeeper. And these were accomplices, I feel. Chicken bones in space, collective. And this is the way they set for this person to befall, you know, fall down. Somebody, okay? Chicken bones in space. I feel like they were involved in this whole scandal surrounding, I feel like, young people. Something to do with meals? I don't know, collective. But these are people involved in this scheme of some sort. Okay, but they're going to be chicken bones in space. Jake the Snake may have already been taken down, collective. Okay? Let's see something real quick. What is this meal preparation? Y'all, did I get the bottom card? I don't think I did. Dravidians, the untouchables. Original people of India. Dalit, outcasts. Seen as lower stratum of societal construct. So maybe I'm getting like lower stratum. Like seeing people is like lower stratum is what I'm getting, like the low scale in terms of a caste system. Okay, I'm not relating the rest of this at the moment, collective. Okay. Show me the meal preparation real quick, and then we're gonna move on. We're gonna keep good on time. Something about a saxophone player. Okay. Kevin, collective. Okay. We have another name. We have Kevin Stevens. I feel like this was some sort of scheme to use people, okay? And they've taken this too far. Or maybe the scheme just involves this routinely, okay? Kevin, meal preparation. Show me. World healer, okay? I feel like they're targeting people. Healers. Chosen. Divine beings. Something, collective. And I feel like they're targeting young people, okay? So maybe this reading is for someone, a parent or someone, okay? What's in these books? What were they afraid of? What's on the books? Some sort of transformations going on now. No, we almost out of here. 2204, I just saw on the clock. What's on this book? Let's keep that. Show me something about a botanical lover. This could be like a weed farm or weed-based business, collective. Show me this. We love you, Mother Earth. Something to do with the earth. Yeah, growing weed or plants or something. Show me. Isis, heal the sick. Goddess of the moon. Goddess of life and magic. Protector of women and children. What was on the book? Something surrounding this healer energy, right? The planet and plants or weed. But we have had a weed explosion, right? In America. Where now you have all this different exotic weed and it's just all over the place, right? But maybe there's some scheme. I mean, there's a reason to why this is happening, right? And why it's happening at this time. Maybe this person knew the motives, the true intentions behind it. Because we did have true intentions revealed, didn't we? I do believe. And they do have weed in the food and the gummies and different stuff, right? And it is targeting the younger communities too, in a way, right? But it's everybody, but yeah. Maybe they're looking for the younger ISIS DNA people, young people, okay? But it's of vital importance, collective, something out here. Let me see one other thing before we move on. There's some secret, there's something here with these, okay? There's something here. This bookkeeper discovered something, or they already knew it. What are these botanicals? What are these flowers? It could be weed. I don't know what we're going to get. Tap phones. Whatever it is, they heard about it on the phone, collective. And I feel like they felt if they take out the bookkeeper, then it'll protect them. Because I feel like it's like at a point now where they know people are talking. So now they're trying to get people out the way in order to save themselves. This sounds like the head people or guy or woman or something. Show me these botanicals. Maybe they know something about their intentions regarding these botanicals. Next week, collective, something about these tap phones, okay? We're going to leave that part right there, okay? Collective, street pharmacist, definitely something about botanicals, okay? Something's about to go down with a bookkeeper, or it already went down with the bookkeeper, and these are repercussions. One more thing. What's about to happen next week? I feel like they're targeting these young energies, though. Feminine or high priestess and priest energies, okay? Show me what's about to happen next week. I feel that's the federal prosecution. The clank, okay? The clanky, kachewies next week, collective. Let's see. Come on. Collective. Somebody's going down. Okay, what's it say? These are my confessions in the reverse. Maybe they ain't gonna confess. They're just gonna be dragged off to prison. Okay, show me. Collective, beautiful. This is why this keeps coming out. The past couple reads, collective, because they on that ass. This person might be the Capricorn. This is probably this person's sign. Beautiful. Y'all, but look, it can be more than one. Maybe each different read, they're focusing on a different officer, corrupt law official, whatever their positions are. Okay? That I feel, yeah. All right, y'all, we about to get out of here and move on, okay? Why is Isis here? I feel like it's a scheme. Father, bookkeeper, it fell over there in bookkeeper. Go ahead, show me. Black Knight satellite, y'all. The father's been watching. I'm getting the daughter. Because they're really scared of you. This talks about the other reading when I was saying, I didn't finish watching it, but the War of the Worlds. When Ice Cube was in there creepily watching his daughter, had all the cameras in the home and even in the refrigerator, collective, okay? This is what I'm getting, okay? And they tried to make light of it. But this father knows the DNA of this daughter, okay? And look, the father's obsessed with the daughter. And that's how it was in the movie War of the Worlds, the recent one. With Ice Cube, he was obsessed with the daughter, videotaping her, right? And then the daughter also had the relationship with the child born from miscegenation, collective. That was also the movie that said that I made the connection with the sickle cell, okay? So there's something deeper here, okay? Wow. But they're going to get some of these people, this corrupt law official. Okay, and then this could be your father, collective, this corrupt law official that is obsessed with you and will never let you go. Okay, this is how they feel. They may have a voodoo doll of you. Okay, and this is the person that likes to drink beer for breakfast, collective. Okay, and I feel like he's giving you the finger. Okay, with that one right there. You see that finger right there. Back at you. Okay. Let's see real quick. Who is this person giving these confessions? Is this father or someone? Anything else? Comment, y'all. A celestial body consisting of ice, dust, and gas. I feel like it's some troubles coming in. It could be a real comet, okay, with that planet right there and that comet. Divine favor. What was that I said? Was it this one? Maybe they know. They've always known you've had divine favor. They always knew you were good, collective. And they did it anyway. Because they're scared of you. And they're watching you obsessively. But I feel like this is coming to an end, okay? Wow, this person's about to get worldwide exposure about this. Okay? The whole world's going to know about how crazy this father is, collective. And something about these hot dogs for dinner. I don't know what the hell that is. And this transformation you've gone through, okay? All right, collective, we're going to leave that right there. Let's one more with this one. What is this comment about? Y'all didn't read this, did I? Yeah, it's hot. Why does this keep coming out here, collective? What the hell is this? Okay. Electrocution. Death or severe injury by electric shock. A celestial body. Bottom of the deck. What did I say? Comet? What the hell? Frank, collective? I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. They're throwing things from space to people, collective. They're throwing comets at people. I'm telling you. You might see people just on the news and people getting, I don't know, just big, I don't know, ice chunks thrown at them while walking down the street, collective. Somebody may have read this in someone's future. Okay, they may have read this about their own future, that they're going to be the first person known around the world to have been hit while walking down the street by a big, huge ice comet chunk, collective. I don't know. It could be space junk. I don't know. I feel like there was a reading about this, collective. Collective, let's go. We got Roche here. I don't know. This is like this is out of my pay zone, okay? We're going to get the hell out of here. We're going to take a ride with this propulsion system, okay? We're getting out of here. Okay, collective, let's go. Collective, I don't know what's going on, okay? And I'm looking at this card over here, okay? I don't know. These readings, these days, collective, they just ain't safe. You think you're just going to come in and get a quick little reading, come in and get out. No, it ain't safe, collective. You got to have backup when you go into these readings these days, okay? All right, but let's see this one. I forgot. Comfort and stability. It says, a tsunami of prosperity is coming your way, collective. Smile, you're beautiful, okay, collective? This is your comfort and your stability once they deal with these crazy people out here, in particular your father, okay? And it says shield the truth. So I feel like you're the truth. And this is the truth. And your comfort and your stability and your prosperity is coming through, okay? And it's nothing going to stop it. Not even this crazy father, okay? All right, spiritual advice. Because that was the obstacle. Did I read it that way? I hope I did. All right, they're too blind. What did I do with some of the cards? Oh, we didn't do it that way. That's right. We just did top and bottom. Okay, but here's another part. They're too blind to see they've been caught. Okay, let's see. My goodness, collector. I'll tell you something about these children, young people, okay? Newborn. Latoria, okay, I don't know. I don't know what this is, collector. Lying to others, saying they slept with you. Shake my head, pathetic. Collector, we're just going to pull one or two on this. I have no idea what this is. It's just not right, whatever it is, okay? Something's not right out here. Show me this newborn. What is this? With this, it just don't make sense, collector. Show me this. Why is this here with these cards? We ain't gonna stay long. Tyrone, another name, okay? Newborn, mind reader. I feel like a gifted child, maybe? Show me. Gripped in fear. I feel like they're afraid of this child, right? There was the other one over here. You really, maybe they're talking about when you were younger or something in some way, okay? But this is the same thing here. They're really scared of you. Okay, so they watch you. Maybe they knew you were a mind reader as a child, as a baby, okay? Maybe somehow you were reading their minds as a baby, collective, okay? Stolen land, and they're gripped in fear because they stole your land, collective. This is crazy. They're telling the story of this father, okay? And these people that worked with the father. and possibly why they oofed the bookkeeper, or the father is the bookkeeper, collective. And he knows where everything is. Of course he knows, right? But there's something about a bookkeeper if he's not the bookkeeper. Okay? And there's something about a cadaver. Okay? But they've been caught and they don't see it. They've been stealing from you since you were a child, and they're gripped in fear, and rightfully so. Okay, show me. Lying to others, saying they slept with you. What is this, collective? This is only... Kudos to the black farmers. They stole your land, so it's a good amount. Farmland, collective. Bums. Stolen shoes. They stole your shoes too, collective, because they're thieves. Okay, these are just disgusting thieves. And they also stole or put you in a contract so they can make space boots out of you. This, oh my goodness. These disgusting collective. These disgusting group sex cult people, okay? It's just all the same, and they're just getting the stories clearer and clearer. They're just making it clearer and clearer, okay? Show me this name, Latoya. Why is this name out here, y'all? And we're about to read those other cards and get out of here. It's just too much. It's just too much, collective. I thought a card came out, right? Why is this heart chakra? Okay, old card. Which is it? Maybe somebody's having a heart chakra awakening now, okay? And now that, because they feel bad, now they're starting to have an awareness. But this is possibly a witch or a warlock, right? It says witches and warlocks scattering like roaches, collective. Wow. This is crazy. Now it's the age of Aquarius, and these people are doing this. It's not going to be permitted. They know it. They're out of time, collective. They're playing around with the mother of creation, collective, okay? Dinknesh, a.k.a. Lucy, okay? 3.1 million years old. The oldest woman on the planet, discovered in Ethiopia, 1974. Black woman, okay? All right, we're about to close this out. Show me something about this. What do you want to tell me about this? What are they doing this for? What is the purpose for this? Just because they're toxic with that Capricorn? This is probably this father's sign of Capricorn. Because they're reptilians, collective. They're bad ones. Bad reptilians. Draconian, okay? And they get energy like this, I get. Okay, show me. The block is hot for these Dracos, collective, okay? And they know it. They know what's coming, collective. I don't know where the card at, but it's federal prosecution, okay? Here it is. Okay, and some people are going there with no eyesight, collective. Or once they get there, their eyesight gonna fail. That's fucked up, collective. But what they did to you, what they've been doing to you, that's fucked up, collective. That's all right, though, because you're going to keep flowing in the rhythm of life, okay? We're almost there, collective. Let's read these closeout cards. Bottom of the deck, serenity. You're going to have peace and serenity, okay? And who knows, somebody's name could be Serenity, okay? I think this came out in another video with that serenity, and that I didn't make a connection to a possible name when I asked for a name, okay? But I can't remember what video it was. It might have been the grand finale, something. All right, close out cards, bottom of the deck. London, something about London. Okay, let's see. Show me. You thought you could take love from me. I am love. I don't know why London comes up so much, okay? And then we have a lot of different people talking about with the police, right? Rod Hayes has been talking about the police in London, right? Show me, what is the significance of London here? But as it relates to the police department and what's been going on with the police department. Side note, y'all. What is the significance with London? In Black America, pretty much. Ninth house, travel, philosophy, higher learning, willing to learn new skills or new things. Bottom of the deck, theater at Mid-1. Maybe they want to make a movie about you. I don't know what the hell that is. About the police and the... Archangel Michael, what is this? Why is this here for this question? What is the connection that London has? I don't know. What is it that they want to do? Why are they here so often? What is it that they want to do as it relates to our people, the police, or whatever? What do we need to know about these people? Don't make me show you how I get down. I think that's a message for them. Bottom of the deck. Dante Collective. I don't know. Like Dante's Inferno. And we got Kevin again. Dante and Kevin Collective. I don't know what this is, okay? Somebody figure it out. Okay, somebody will figure it out. Let's see one other thing. How do these people get down? Or who is this person? Or how is this going to get down? This is some sort of GUN battle, Collective. What the hell? Because there's another GUN card out here, okay? Open this one, Collective. This could be some sort of fight. Okay? A fight. A oofing fight, Collective. Oh my goodness, this is what I'm getting. It could happen at night, or it could happen surrounding or over a Madam of the Night, Collective. It could happen in London, Collective. It could be... Oh, my goodness. Okay. Let's go. Archangel Michael, why is this happening? Possibly. Strip, because this officer, Collective. Something about this officer, right. And then, right, because I wasn't... That's why I asked probably about London, because we had an officer, a corrupt law official out here. Okay? But I didn't know. I didn't know, Collective. All right, but look, don't make me I think this is like a battle between officers or something, okay? This is Curtis. I think we had this name before. In an office, there's going to be a fight, Collective. Look at this. This could be young people and older people, like Pop and Son. I don't know. Look at that. They got the same mask on. One's just little, like a chibi, a child. And one's older, okay? But people are going to be stripped. They're going to prison. Stripped of uniforms and badge, okay? And this Danny boy could be an officer. That sounds like a name that they would say to an officer who possibly does DJing on the side, okay? And possibly an officer who's gay or transgender, okay? And we have the name Dante is involved. Okay, y'all? Let's get the mystery cards and get out of here. Something about good head, Collective. Maybe these people got that good head, Collective. Mystery card one and only. These people are spiraling out of control, Collective. All right, Collective. If you like the video, like the video.